Hi everybody, I'm going to do a wildflower presentation. This should be done on Copilot, but recently Microsoft has added a charge to it. So here we go. So this is the wildflower from, I'm going to take you from how it is all the way down to, how I did it down the line. So the pictures and slides you're going to see are the ones that are in display and coming to the life expectancy. So I'm going to go down it using the PowerPoint and using video on my phone. This I'm going to improve later to go onto YouTube. If you're wanting any gardening services or advice on wildflower seeds, then please go to my Facebook page, YouTube or website, which is currently, is in hosting mode at the moment. But in December time, if they really want to do my own hosting myself on WordPress, but again, they're trying to overcharge me on this. So this is why I'm doing it on the cell phone and uploading it onto YouTube. So let's begin. So this is my mum's garden, one of the borders which I have done. Excuse the fingers, the hands getting in the way of the zoom lens. So as you can see, there's some shrubs in the distance, and this is all the trees, the shrubs which are in the ground by the fence. So these are the flowers identified in the border. The ones in yellow are the ones that have been sort of successful. I've abbreviated, highlighted, I put some commas against the ones that have struggled or sparse. If you're going to grow wildflowers, ensure you give them plenty of water. I can't emphasize that enough. Not all will grow in the environments which are on the seed packets, and some that are not on the seed packets when it comes to wildflowers may not be in, we might get some different ones, hence wildflowers. So this is the ones that are, you got your pheasant's eyes and the ceroposis and corn cockles there. These are the ones that are coming to the end of the lifespan, so that's like late August. But throughout mid-May, July to August, you had lots of pheasant's eyes and corn cockles and lots of tageteers, which of course, and cornflowers as well, and lots of sweet alyssum. You can see that's a beautiful display. They do like poor soil, so, and they're not expensive to do, wildflowers beds, and you can allow a few weeds in them, and they're excellent to attract insects to garden as pollinators, which should hopefully carry the pollen to other flowers in your garden. Again, there's two displays. Pheasant's eyes have been pretty successful in my mum's gut border. I've got a few calendulas that may do, and some kind of poppy. This is an earlier one. This is yellow rattle and sweet alyssum. Now, yellow rattle is technically can be seen as a weed, but within April and May, it's really, really colourful to have some colour. So not all weeds should be pulled out the garden. So here we go. In the infancy is how they are maturing in this border. I haven't highlighted all the text, but hopefully if you're interested and request some garden designs, then I could come to yours and show you the presentation, or I can send you a link or an email. So here we go. That's the 2 stages of the germination. They're all germinating. It's quite simple to sow those. Need plenty of water. We had quite a lot of rain in 2024 until August, and that is why the wildflowers have been successful. During dry periods since last year, sometimes it's often touch and go whether these flowers will germinate or not. They don't like to be put near shrubs. Hence here, always make sure your border's nice and prepped. And make sure the tilth of the soil is really fine before you put your seeds in. Don't put them too near the shrubs, because most of the time they won't germinate or come up, triggy. So this is my second one. All the flowers, there seems to be such a selection here. The only one that hasn't taken is the catchfly, which is kind of like a white flower cup type of flower, which is associated with weed. But here got corn cockles, marigolds, and scented mayweed. Now, if you're wanting colour, I think scented mayweed will go through the summer, and also corn cockles will obviously give you some colour. I put some corn cockles in another border in Peterborough, and they seem to do quite well. You see, because sometimes when you get sowing wildflower seeds, not all of them are going to germinate, but some of them, like the mayweed and the corn cockles, seem to be quite a high possibility of doing well in your garden. So again, this is the display of the wild habitats. So you got mayweed, wild loving the mist, which is the blue one, and you've got the corn marigold. Now for me, I do like corn marigolds, but some people, for whatever reason, don't like them. So these like a bit of shade. So if you're going to order your seeds, make sure that you try to get the most appropriate one, or otherwise, if you're like hands-on, just order some seeds and do some experimentations. Once they grow, note them down, and etc. So that was before the corn cockles have actually flowered. This is the infamousy of how they did. Now, I noted the Spirea douglasia male. This is something that I divided in 2016 during that mild winter to make a hedge. Now they've got like pink and white cone flowers, and they are pretty, they make a great fine colour along a drab fence. So I'll probably go into that, because a lot of people just choose boxes. They don't seem to go for their Spy douglasia, but I reckon they only need pruning a couple of times a year. So a little bit more is the ending of this slide. Like I say, I don't know about you, everyone that's got website or doing the social media at the moment, but once upon a time I could actually do a video presentation with myself in the background, and it was in the Microsoft subscription. But now, since the last time I checked a week ago, I have to now download Copilot, which is an additional £20 a month. I'm already on the Microsoft subscription of $7.99 per month, but now they're adding lots and lots of apps to go on to. So, and also there's a lot of on Copilot. I'm not 100% sure, but there's a lot of app features on there that I do not need, hence video streaming. So you've got to be pretty suave these days to avoid with your marketing. Anyway, so I've made one about the seeds. I hope that if you're interested, then if you go type in Personal Gardening Service Limited, I have again a YouTube site, hence you're seeing this, a Facebook site, and I'm on LinkedIn, and also I'm on Google as well. I hope this helps. So I will be uploading more videos on here shortly. So look forward to doing business with you. Bye for now.